Hello, dear listeners. Let me tell you a story. It happened long, long ago. There was a girl named Errata. She was named this because she had a very rad red bonnet. I hear what some of you are thinking inside your heads. Among her people, bonnets are considered very fashionable and even rad. Anyway, she lived deep in the woods where wolves were afraid to go, because everything there was chocolate. One day, as she returned to her cottage with a pail of water, a boy approached along the path. "Hello," the boy said. "Do you mind if I have some of your water?" "Be my guest, lad," Errata said, "but only if I tell you a story." So the two sat down beside the way, and Errata handed the boy a cup of water. And she said the following. Once, long ago, in the episode of the Earth called Wildlife, Talesma Blue Orb neglected to mention that the Humboldt squid is considered an invasive species. A 2007 study by Zeidberg et al., which Talesma cited, emphasizes this. This study suggests the squid have actually benefited from human impacts to the ocean. Please see the references in this episode's script. Further studies support this conclusion, such as a 2022 study by Doubleday et al., which collects research not only on Humboldt squid, but also other species of cephalopod, like cuttlefish and octopuses. Based on this evidence, it is quite possible that the Humboldt squid are not under threat even in the long term. Who knows? Right now, it's a mystery. Talesma also says, it should not be taken for granted that wolf attacks were a real phenomenon in 18th century France, simply because Multnomah said so. What she meant to say is that one can draw from Rousseau's evidence that wolf attacks did, in all probability, actually take place with some frequency. This evidence includes a detailed table of recorded wolf attacks from 1571 to 1870, including those by rabid and non-rabid wolves. Also, one other brief note is that Talesma hopes she didn't come off as being snide towards Colin Dickey. She has rather been enjoying reading his work, and will discuss it more in the next episode. By the way, what is your name, fair boy? Well, the boy said, my name is Apocalypse. I travel far and wide telling tales of truth, but only the truth of some faraway land, far, far beyond the sea. Bend your ear, fair maiden, as I tell you a tale. This has been an update to the Depth Parade, Episode 1, Wildlife. It is a thrashing winged serpent low above the earth. I'm Talesma Blue Orb.
And I'm Rachel Nelson. Please smash that subscribe button or follow button wherever you listen to our podcast. Our theme song, Matrix, was created by the Guy Merrill and used with his permission. Matrix is copyright protected by Guy Merrill. Red Skies and Sunny Afternoon by Holisna CC0 are both available in the public domain.
And the two lived happily ever after. The boy finished his story, and Errata said, "That was such a lovely story." And Apocalypse, for that was the boy's name, said, "Thank you, milady." "Why, it is so very nice to meet you," Errata said. Then, all of a sudden, a great bird came down from the sky. It was as big as a whale. And then... Oh dear, I see that some of our listeners are falling asleep. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens next time. And remember, always eat a Welsh rarebit at most 1 hour before going to bed. Sweet dreams.